Okay, we are on the east side of the house. We've got a nice fireplace, got a chimney cap over here. What we do not have is kick-out flashing, so the water just runs down the side of the brick. See, brick is a wonderful building material. It's pretty fabulous, actually. This house can burn down. You can still use the brick. You can use that over again, but hopefully it doesn't burn down. It's also a very good insulator, and that's for sound, neighbors. It's also for, temperature, winter, summer, those kinds of things. It's good. But a characteristic about brick is it's very porous. So we have a drainage plane behind here. A drainage plane behind here. See that? Okay, so of course this is the east side, so stuff's growing right there, right? So we got very porous brick that's got a drainage plane. That's why we have these weep holes. Okay? Most of the time, all you're going to see is vapor come out of that. I mean, you won't see it. Most of the time, vapor will come out of that. But if you have an event, and I hope you don't see one, I've seen a couple, but water will come out of there, and termites can come in. We got a whole video for that one. Got termites right there. How about that? We're going to talk about them a little more. So this water that's coming down because we do not have step flashing is coming down this brick, and it would be unreasonable to assume that water's not getting behind there. There's a reason for step flashing. Somebody just wake up one day and say, you know what? I think we could really make these chimneys look ugly if we made everybody put step flashing on there. Would that be a big joke? That's not the way people work. No, they're trying to avoid what you're seeing here. We don't have step flashing. It's not there. Moving on along, we got a lot of paint. Over here, we got some swelling. Okay, this is called your soffit. This is your fascia board. Excuse me. That's your fascia board. That's your soffit board. That's your freeze board. And this big flat thing right here, this soffit board, does it look like water's been getting up underneath there to you? It looks like water's been getting up underneath there to me. That's what it looks like. It doesn't like swell up right here. Well, unless it's got arthritis. Okay. So we're coming on along here. We got high soil conditions. Got termites over there. We got high soil conditions over here. That's not very good. Alright, we got vinyl siding. Vinyl siding is pretty good. A lot of people are very conscientious when they put this stuff up there. They want to get it up here nice and tight. You're supposed to hang vinyl siding. It's supposed to slide up and down so that it can expand and contract for the different temperatures, and it doesn't buckle and get damaged and then have to be replaced. So when they replaced it, what they do, well, let's get it nice and tight like we got that other stuff. Okay, well, we fixed it. Not exactly. You didn't fix it. You put the same problem right back up. We got wood to ground contact over here. This is a clean out for your kitchen. Got a faucet over here that does not have a vacuum breaker. We're missing screens just about everywhere. Okay, moving on along. This is our faux balcony. So somebody decided to take this off. Probably a good idea. They probably took it off for a good reason. I'm probably glad that it's off. But when you modify the structure, you're supposed to have a building permit. Huh. So they probably got one. They've had this house for a while. I'm sure the permits are in their records. These are the posts from the old stand right there. You see that right there? This one, we're going to name him Tetanus Shot. And this one, no. We're going to name him Tetanus Shot. Alright? And this one over here, and those stands that you don't have on the front porch. Oh, I haven't talked about that yet, have I? Okay. This one, we're going to name Stitches. So you got Stitches and Tetanus Shot out here. Also, we got spalling. When this patio was poured, they didn't put enough moisture in the top coat. It didn't bond like it is. You're just going to, like, if you're skating around here, it's going to get kind of rough when you get to this part. And, I mean, is it still holding people up? I guess so. You can have a picnic out here. But one day you're probably going to want to re-pour this. And when you do re-pour it, like they added on over here, it'd be a good idea if you poured it so it went away from the house, not towards the house. See that? Where do you think the water goes? Downhill. Oh, I guess it does. I guess that's where water goes. Coming over here, you see the siding right here? See how it goes down on the side, nice and tight? No, it's not supposed to be nice and tight. It's called capillary action. Like in school, when you had celery, you put dye in the water and you wash the blue water go up in your celery. It's called capillary action. When the wood is next to the ground like that and the cement gets wet, where does the water go? It goes up in here and rots your wood. That's where it goes. Just like that. Just like in school. Just like in school. I'm glad we learned that. Glad we learned that. That was an important lesson. Okay. Over here, where's water go? Downhill. So all this erosion, see all these bricks? They say, you know what, we got some extra bricks. Where do you want to put them? I don't know. Let's just store them someplace. Let's just put them up. No. They're trying to control the erosion over here. That's what's happening because the water is just coming right off of the house. It didn't just happen like that. A lot of things didn't just happen like that. Let's look at some more. Moving on along. All right, we got a whole chapter for the condensing units, but all this debris should be moved away. Remember the termites that I could see? There's a lot here that I can't see. I can't say that there's termites there. I can't say that because I can't see. High soil, high soil. Moving on along. This is a fogging window. Okay? This is good. Stair-step cracks between the brick and mortar beneath the primary bedroom window. That's what we call it now. It's the primary bedroom. A little while ago, we called it the master bedroom. Everyone said, oh, no, that's kind of rude. And I said, okay, well, let's call it the owner's bedroom. I thought, wait a minute, that's just as rude. So, to this week, it's called the primary bedroom suite. And this window, it's fogged like this. I mean, it's discolored like this for privacy. But see all that stuff inside of there? That doesn't belong there. You do not lose any security. The window doesn't get weak because of that. You don't lose any efficiency. A lot of people, a lot of home inspectors for that matter, will say, oh, well, your seal's broken. You're going to lose all this energy. You'll never be able to measure the energy. It's ugly. And the Texas Real Estate Commission says that the seal is broken as a deficiency. And it is. And you'll probably lose more energy, not because the seal's broken, but because your glazing strip is missing all the way across the bottom right there. We got some stair-step cracks right in here. Moving on along. This is the garage. House faces south. This is the east side of the garage. You see the edge, the slag from the foundation right here? Alright. Well, that's called erosion. This needs to be backfilled. If this was an FHA loan, they'd probably make you come in here and fill. I'm not an FHA appraiser. They'd probably make you come in here and fill it. And we're coming over here. You see those nails? You see that right there? Well, the nails are rusty, and you should probably knock them off and all that. But what this tells me is that this is a post-tension slab foundation. That's very good. That's the best kind of foundation. Now, they make several types of post-tension slabs. I don't know which one it is. Some of them have piers, some of them don't. But you have some type of a post-tension slab foundation. That's an indication. That's how I can identify. That's how I can identify your foundation. Where do termites live? In the ground. What do they eat? Dead wood. What's wood mulch? Dead wood on the ground next to your house. That's called a clue. That's called a clue. That's what that is. These are single pane windows in the garage. So we had a little plumbing work right here. Got a nice gap going on right here between the siding and all your electric fixtures outside, your carriage lamps, they should be sealed to help prevent water from going in there. When you see these soffit vents that are acting up like this isn't a really good example actually. I was real proud when I found them at first. This is a better example. See the way the water is rolling off of it? It's going to cause the paint to peel. This is a symptom. This is a symptom of improper attic ventilation. Improper attic ventilation. No GFCI, no protective cover. What happens here? This post is supposed to be on a stand. Remember those stands we saw in the back? Remember Stitches and Technishot? Okay, it's supposed to have metal stands underneath there to keep the water from leaching up into it, wicking up in there from our sinus. We've had some brickwork repair here. Okay, when the rain gutter comes down like this, we're supposed to have step flashing right here. All right? The rain gutter is supposed to be, the butt of the rain gutter is supposed to be 2 inches from the house. So if the water, what's this? So it doesn't do this? So it doesn't do this. This is what I'm talking about. Because brick is porous, remember? That's why we started this whole conversation. It's supposed to have step flashing. It's supposed to be a space between the rain gutter. We don't have that. What we got is wet brick. Wet brick. Got a torn screen. We got a mystery brick right here. That's where they hide the key to the tomb, where all the riches are. And I'm not sure what those holes are. I really don't. Wood mulch next to the house. Remember that joke? You know what this looks like? This looks like what we had on the other side. This looks like an old shelter tube that's been removed. And then we got holes drilled into brick. I can't prove that that's termites. Sure looks like it though. Sure looks like it. Another fogging window. Glazing strips are going. These are probably not original to the house because the garage has single pane windows. But these windows are probably out from fogging. I got some fogging windows at home, but my house isn't for sale and you shouldn't have to live like me. It's probably prudent to budget for replacing the windows in this house. Just saying. Just saying about that. And here we go back again, but it's got a little better view here. I can step back. Alright, not only are we missing the step flashing, but you see the counter flashing right there next to the chimney? Okay, that's also supposed to be bent inwards and sealed. Do you think wind-driven rain can go up in all those gaps and cracks and stuff like that? I do. That's what I think. I think wind-driven rain can get up there just fine. I think they should have been bent in and sealed.